Unfortunate situation in Atlanta, Boogie. The news came out over the weekend. Trae Young, he will be reevaluated in a month. It's not that he's going to be out a month. He will be out a month and then reevaluated with the finger injury. The Hawks right now are sitting at 10th place in the East. They've got 26 games to go. Now, the gulf between 10 and 11 is so huge that it's possible they will weather this without Trae coming back, and they'll still be in 10th, but I don't see them getting out of the play-in if that happens and they don't have him. And if I'm him, I don't know if I just come back for first of all, I don't know when doctors are going to say he can come back. And, if they do, he's come back for one game, for 2 games. And that then begs the question of, is this the last time? Have we seen the end of Trae Young in a Hawks uniform? Because there has been so much chatter around him in possible trade scenarios. Do you think he'll ever suit up for Atlanta again?
I hope not. I hope this is the last time we see him in a Hawks uniform. I've spoken on this plenty times before. I feel like his talent is being wasted. His prime is being wasted. His talent is being wasted. I feel like him handling this situation the way he is, I think it's a move based on, a personal it's a more personal decision. This is a more selfish decision, which I'm okay with. And the reason I say that, one, this team isn't going anywhere this year. 2, they haven't really shown that they're trying to improve or that they want to take the step to, improve in this team or anything of that nature. So I totally feel it's okay for Trae Young to make this type of move, get healthy, get yourself 100% correct, and, look forward to the next season, whether that's in Atlanta or, fingers crossed, my personal hope is the San Antonio Spurs.
I mean, it's so perfect, right?
It's a match made in heaven. It just makes sense.
Yep.
But with that being said, this Hawks team just isn't doing anything for this talent. And, I take it personal because I was in that situation once. And I would hate to see this talent just continue to go to waste. I want him to be in a successful and winning environment so he can really show his talent. And I think he deserves that. So hopefully this offseason, this is a season where he puts his foot down, uses his power, and moves to a situation that's going to be healthy for him. So, get healthy, get your injuries together, and, be ready for your future. So I don't see anything wrong with this move at all.
Yeah, I mean, look, we don't know how serious it is. Sometimes something looks really minor, but there's ligament damage or whatever. So, who knows what went into this medical decision. But I got to say, not only would he be such a perfect fit in San Antonio, the Spurs have a lot of the Hawks picks from the DeJounte Murray deal. So I'm sure Atlanta would like some of its picks back as well. So we have to look for that. But if Trae is available, there will be a lot of suitors lining up for Trae Young. And I know all about the defense and everything, but he's improved. He's not a great defender, but he has improved on defense. He has steadily improved offensively and just looked more comfortable throughout the last couple seasons. And I think he would make a big difference to a lot of teams. Are the Lakers going to make a move for him this summer? They're going to have 3 number 1 draft picks starting at the draft. So that is going to be an interesting question. I just think there's going to be a lot of interest there. And from the Hawks' perspective, in a way, this gives them a 4 to 6 week run to see what a DeJounte Murray-led team looks like, right? Because they've only been able to see him paired with Trae, except for a couple random games. This way, okay, great. It's your team. He was obviously dangled out in trade for like a month leading up to the trade deadline, but now he's going to have the chance to be the leader on the floor. And I'm curious to see what happens and whether turns out that they're like, we could trade Trae Young. We have something here with DeJounte. We're going to keep that part of the equation. So I do think it's an interesting turning point for the Hawks and Trae Young in their relationship, and we'll have to see what happens. But I don't want to take anyone off a team because I know the fans of that team are always upset with media when we do that. But the idea of him and Wemby together is just so appealing.
Absolutely insane. Like I said, that's a match made in heaven. And I pray to the basketball guys on the nightly. Please send Trae Young to San Antonio. I need this to happen for basketball.